You're watching The American on ESPN. The prestige of a Final Four team is in the air as the 23rd ranked Florida Atlantic Owls come into the Alamo City to take on the Roadrunners. Good afternoon, everyone. Along with UTSA Hall of Famer Devin Brown and the rest of the ESPN crew, I'm Carl Schoening. We're happy you joined us. Devin, the Owls are led by fourth-year junior and one of the best players in the American, John L. Davis.
Yes, sir. Mr. Davis averaging 17.5 points on the season, shooting about 50% from the three-point line. Hey, he does everything for this team. He's their leader. He's going to bring it tonight. He's got a lot of scouts out here watching him, so we'll see what kind of game he has.
And on the other side, the Roadrunners are happy to have Jordan Ivy Curry back in the lineup. Since he was activated December 17th, he is the Roadrunners' leading scorer.
Yes, sir. Juice is starting to play very well. He's getting comfortable. You know what? He's one of the better shooters and better drivers of the basketball. We'll see what he does. This is going to be quite a head-to-head matchup between those two tonight.
Tip-off is moments away. We're now going to check out the Florida Atlantic starters. They enter today's game 14-4 overall, coached by Dusty May. A four-guard and a center lineup. There is Davis, Boyd, Greenlee, Martin, and Golden are the five that the Owls will start with. Then on the other side, Steve Henson leads the UTSA Roadrunners. UTSA entering 7-11 overall. It's a whiteout today as Dre Fuller, Isaiah Wyatt, and Christian Tucker in the backcourt. Dre Edmonds and Carlton Lindgard Jr., the two up front. And it's going to be a battle today, Devin, as you know that all of those Roadrunners are excited to have a ranked team in here. Last time that a ranked team came in was these Florida Atlantic Owls last year when they were 24th, and a big game here for UTSA.
Yeah, definitely a big game. The atmosphere is great, so that's not going to be a problem as far as the energy goes, but it's going to be interesting because FAU starting four guards. The second tallest guy besides the 7'1" guy, 6'4". So UTSA is going to have an advantage on the boards. It's just, are they going to be able to stay with FAU's quickness?
Let's check out the conference standings in the American today as Florida Atlantic is currently in a five-way tie for second with a 4-1 record, along with Memphis, UAB, North Texas, and SMU. Charlotte playing that extra game, having that advantage on the win percentage. And it's anybody's race still, Devin, but certainly an early lead for a few of the favorites, and Charlotte sneaking in there as well.
Yeah, you know, if you're FAU, another road game, and then they have a road game up the road here in a couple of days. But, you know, if you're them, you got to come in here, you got to be focused, got to be ready to go. If you're the Roadrunners, you can get your season turned around with a win like this.
UTSA has played in a few close games. Their most recent win was back on January 6th, a 89-82 overtime victory against Rice in Houston. And then they went to overtime the next game at Memphis, falling 107-101. Currently on a three-game losing streak. UTSA certainly has their work cut out for them as 23rd ranked Florida Atlantic Owls come into the Convocation Center, trying to stay in that second place, maybe tied for first in the standings with a victory today. Carlton Lindgard will jump center against Vladislav Golden. Tip-off is won by the Roadrunners. We're underway. Have you joined us on ESPN+. Carl Schoening along with Devin Brown. UTSA with the first possession. Christian Tucker, one of the best distributors in the country. Dishes it for an early lead there to Isaiah Wyatt.
It's always good when the first one goes in.
Wyatt, a 38% three-point shooter, and these are two teams that get up a lot of threes and make them at a good clip.
That's right.
First possession here for the Owls. John L. Davis sees the whistle away from the play, stop things, and it'll go against FAU. Golden will be whistled for the off-ball foul, and they will actually whistle that against Greenlee. So Ryan Greenlee picks up his first personal foul, first team foul on the Owls. Light pressure into the front court. Edmonds goes to the top. Lindgard has the size advantage there against Davis. Tucker finds Fuller for three on the wing. Yes. Early start for UTSA. They're up 6-0.
That's right. Great penetration. Good kick out. Dre's able to step right into one.
Davis picks up the Edmonds pass. And there's Martin's drive. He was ripped to the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by UTSA. Elijah Martin and John L. Davis make up 2 of the 4 players in the 4-guard backcourt. They both have 1,000 career points. Here's Davis, gets the lob inside the arc. 16 to shoot. Looking for a quick Golden post up. He'll take it to the elbow. Barkley posts up on Fuller. Lowers his shoulder, and then the fadeaway is off the mark. Rebound tapped out to Tucker. Drake Fuller rips through to the baseline. Finds White in the corner for 3. Another one for the Roadrunners. They start off on a 9-0 run and a timeout called by Dusty May. You couldn't ask for a better start for the Roadrunners.
Could not ask for a better start.
No, they are off on the races from behind the arc. We'll take the break with them. It's raining threes for the Roadrunners. No break, beg your pardon here as UTSA off to a quick start. Usually that first time out tied to the media timeout. We got a 30-second here called by Dusty May to get his team right.
Yeah, just a great job of UTSA being unselfish right now. Putting the ball on the floor, kicking it to the next guy. That guy's ready. He's got his hands ready. He's stepping right into his threes.
UTSA.
You know, if you're FAU, you expected this. You know, you've seen this before. The home team coming out, lots of energy. You just got to weather the storm.
Well, FAU used to this at this point as they were down 17-4 against Wichita State before they eventually came back to an 86-77 victory.
Yeah.
They'll run a horn set out of this timeout. Martin runs right into his own player, Golden on the drive. Golden on the post up. Double team drawn, will dribble out of it. Martin looks for a 3. And there's the answer as FAU will get their first 3 to fall. Tucker getting pressure into the front court there by Boyd. Boyd gets the screen here. Now underneath, Lingard gets the layup. And the first 2 falls for UTSA.
Yeah, Lingard with the great backdoor. His man fell asleep on defense, able to get to the rim.
The lob down to Golden. There against Edmonds.
That was a nice switch of the pivot feet.
Lefty hook is good for the nation's leader in field goal percentage. Golden gets the first 2 for FAU.
This is interesting. The FAU switching everything on defense. Lingard sets that high screen. He needs to go right to that block.
Tucker kicks. Fuller for 3. Roadrunners can miss as that's the first one from behind the arc. John L. Davis holds up for Boyd. Boyd guarded by Lingard. Works to the top and open look for 3 as Lingard goes under the screen. You can't do that against these Owls.
No, you cannot. You cannot. Just like that, they're right back in it. So UTSA has got to get a great possession here.
They lead the American Conference in 3-point percentage. Tucker uses the screen here by Trey Edmonds. Hop step to the block. He gets the touch off the rim.
All day long there.
Martin's cut off on the quick move down the baseline. Pump fake, looking to drive middle, kept up with by Wyatt. Now back down on Wyatt. John L. Davis isolated against Lingard, works baseline. Cut off there by the Roadrunners. Lingard there to contest and get the rebound. One man stopped by Lingard, he's fouled on the rebound.
Yep. Golden and Edwards down there mixing it up early. Like to see that out of them.
First personal foul there on John L. Davis. First team foul on the Owls. Second team foul on the Owls. Early UTSA 13-8 lead. They've done it on 3 of 5 shooting from the field, or 5 of 6 shooting from the field, 3 of 4 from behind the arc. Jordan Curry in the game, and foul will be called here as a little too aggressive on the defense. Nick Boyd picks up personal. And now we'll take the timeout on the floor. Roadrunners with an early lead, 13-8, thanks to 5 of 6 shooting from the field. We'll be back here at the Convocation Center in a moment with the Roadrunner lead. The straightaway three knocked down by Elijah Martin. He's a 35% shooter from deep, and he pulls FAU within 2, the closest it's been since we were tied at 0.
Yeah, that's what you have to appreciate about an FAU team. Their leading scorers off to a slow start, but other guys are stepping up.
Ivy Curry gets the touch off the rim. And Martin comes up a little bit slow. Martin looking to show that he's all right, going right at Lingard. Trey Carroll thought about 3, now he'll take it. He doesn't get the roll, and then it's knocked out of bounds as the fight for the ball was last touched by FAU's Nick Boyd. Chandler Cutrell comes into the game for Lingard as Lingard takes a break, and Cutrell, we talk about him as being one of the more versatile and athletic players on the Roadrunner squad.
Yeah, one of the ones that, you know, if I had like a crank toy, got to get him going, you know. He's got the size, he's got the body, just one of those guys. I'm sure the coaching staff wants to see him do more, a lot more actually.
Ivy Curry, wasting no time, forcing the issue to the rim, will draw the foul. Jordan Ivy Curry, 84% free throw shooter. In 8 games, he's already gotten to the line 43 times.
Yeah, no, you know, some of the games he sat out and watched some of his teammates play, and, you know, maybe they weren't being aggressive. I'll tell you, this young man here, Juice, he's very aggressive.
First of 2 is good as the personal foul goes against Trey Carroll, his first 14th foul against FAU.
Yeah, that's, you said it was, that was his 45th attempt in how many games?
This is game 9, and the previous 8, he had 43 attempts. Yeah. So he gets to the line. Yeah. Like a
bull, huh?
Hey, that's what I like to see. Just put your head down and get to the rim sometimes.
That's right.
Masal Juke will be guarding Trey Carroll here. That's 2 energy forwards going at each other. Martin trying to navigate the wing. Witherspoon gives it up. Martin straight away. Too far out to shoot. Rotating the corner, Boyd. Boyd uses the Carroll screen. A hard hedge there by Juke will reset the offense. Roll Carroll. He has a shot contested there by Wyatt, but a nice floater to put in 2.
Yeah, FAU, they're really going to make the Roadrunners work. That was great offensive play there.
Wyatt looking to get it right back. Yes. Roadrunners off to a great start from behind the arc. That's their 4th 3 in 5 attempts. Wyatt with 9 early. Boyd around the Carroll screen. Carroll slips to the top, straight away, open look. Off the inside of the rim. Offensive rebound secured there by Gaffney. Gaffney makes the dribble handoff action to the corner. It is Martin off the mark. Cutrell with the board. Wyatt up tempo into the front court. Uses the juke screen down the left lane line. He's cut off. Christian Tucker will reset the Roadrunner offense at 20 to shoot. Juke sets the ball screen. Cutrell drives middle. Tucker waits for the Cutrell screen. Jab steps. Wyatt open for the Cutrell post-up with defended well by Witherspoon. Wyatt will force the issue to the rim himself, and then there, cleaning up the Masal Juke with the tap in.
Great hustle there. Cleaning up that offensive glass.
Gaffney working against Wyatt. Now at the top, Carroll inside the arc. Boyd uses the Carroll screen. Tucker stays right with him going over. And then Juke comes up with the steal. Christian Tucker with the 2-on-1. Uses his left hand, and no good. Great defense there as Martin was getting back and contesting, and the loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Roadrunners.
You know, you love the attack there, not to be critical of it. You know, just need to finish with the left, but it was definitely a tough shot.
And I think it was well defended with Boyd trailing the play. He would have played that first pass pretty well and maybe passing lanes.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Still a tough end for UTSA on a promising looking fast break.
You know, you're going to need all that tonight. Need all those layups.
Greenlee and Golden check in as the set is run here. Gaffney to the top, Weatherspoon. Davis. Lots to Golden for the post up against Juve. Trying to clear out space. No, you can't just knock off the form like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Great defense by Juve, but a better shot made, and the bucket. You get the foul as well. Vladislav Golden leads the nation in field goal percentage at 71%. And he might have gotten away with an offensive foul, but he still finished a tough
He was hitting R1 on your joystick, Carl, about 3 or 4 times.
I understand the sort of like rip through out of a post up to get that forearm off your back, but you can't just deliberately shove it away like he did. Officials really let him go on that one.
I mean, I hadn't seen a post move like that since the 80s.
Can't hit the free throws. Cutrell secures the defensive rebound. Roadrunners trying to add on to a 7-point lead. Ivy Curry with a quick trap finds White on the wing. Sidesteps looking for the 3. Well defended, but now he's not.
Oh! It seemed like the defender kicked him on the flyby.
The 3 by Weatherspoon is off the mark. Well, it didn't seem to deter Wyatt's quick trigger as he was patient to get that shot off. And now Ivy Curry. Nothing but down the 3.
You know, that's quite a weapon coming off of your bench. Getting that to go early. We're a little mixed up here defensively.
Juice with an early 7 points, and Weatherspoon can't take advantage of the Roadrunners' miscommunication on the defensive side of the ball. Ivy Curry looked for a heat check, well defended by Weatherspoon on the closeout.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh, the step back just in and out. Gaffney slows things down for the Owls. Straight away.
Oh, we gotta have that one.
Yeah, long rebound grab by Golden. John L. Davis. The righty hook as he worked his way into the paint. 50% shooter from the field, 47% from behind the arc. He's a 3-level scorer that the Roadrunners have to respect. He gets his first 2.
Yeah, he made that look really easy. We'll have to see how many other pro moves he's going to be out there doing.
Tucker picked up a switch by Golden, will work back out to the corner. That means Juve has the mismatch. Ivy Curry steps into a 3.
Yeah.
That's 10 points for Juice. Off the bench, he's helping the Roadrunners out to an 11-point lead halfway through the first half. Weatherspoon, why not?
You got to get a hand up on that.
And a technical foul will be called on Weatherspoon as I guess he was jawed on the other way down. Or at least that's where I believe the finger was pointed there.
Yeah, he said the magic words. Because, you know, this is going to be a great game, right? And so you got to let some of this go, but...
Well, that'll take us to a timeout on the floor. The Roadrunners with an 8-point lead and technical free throw when we come back. 10-17 left to play in the first. Live. And an 8-point Roadrunner lead now as the technical free throws will be shot here.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there, Carl. A lot of times, you know, you come in and, you know, I'm looking at his 24%. No, he's, 24% three-point shooter. So, yeah, the first one, no one really challenged him. You know, I believe that was Juice. He didn't really get a hand up. And the next one he hit, so, yeah, he had something to say.
Tucker makes the first of 2 technical free throws. That was Weatherspoon's first personal foul and the 5th on FAU as a team.
Yeah.
Both free throws made there by Christian Tucker.
You know what you have to continue to do. Roadrunners are up 10, you know, right now. The offense is, you know, flowing. They have some guys that are, you know, really doing a great job of scoring the basketball. You have to make sure that it continues to be that way. You know, a balanced attack against this FAU team.
Full court man pressure brought on by the Owls. Tucker will break it into the front court. Wyatt. Why not?
Yeah, catch and shoot.
Isaiah White, now 4 of 5 from behind the arc the other way. Martin trying to answer back, can't do it.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta get FSAU pressing a little bit. You know, as far as their shot selection, I don't feel like that was a good shot there. Quick shot. Carlton.
Yeah, Lingard didn't quite set himself as a screener and will be called for the offensive foul. First personal on Lingard, 13th foul on the Roadrunners.
Didn't even realize Juice had left the game. I don't trying to figure out why, but now he's back in.
Obviously a big scoring punch for UTSA.
That's right.
Davis used a scoring punch, but it was blocked there by Fuller. And the loose ball picked up by Abby Curry.
That's one thing, Dre. You got Edmonds has a mismatch, kick out shot.
Here's Lingard for three.
Yeah.
That is continuing to be a three-point parade as the clinic is being put on by the Roadrunners. They're now 8 of 11. Right back the other way, Davis.
He's not going to let them get too far behind. FAU coming right back with a quick three.
Very brief, largest lead of 16 for UTSA. Wyatt takes it right to the paint. And there to clean things up is Trey Edmonds. Boyd. Guarded by Lingard. Trying to get the size advantage, but Lingard stays with him and forces the bad pass.
Yeah, the Owls, they're playing at their pace, obviously, but Roadrunners are playing good, man. Lots of energy going on right now.
Well, about a blazing of start as you can get. 68% from the field, 72% from behind the arc. 8 of 11 are the Roadrunners. Ivy Curry with 10 of the 38 points. Christian Tucker. Jordan Ivy Curry. Use the Evans screen. The floater is off the mark because of travel. And turnover on UTSA.
Yeah, I'm looking right now to see where Juice is. Where's Juice from? No, he's from. Yeah, I have to see what.
Good old Lamarck, Texas.
Yeah, whatever park that is he plays in up there, that you can get away with that move. That was traveling.
We have a foul away from the Bartles. Martin was trying to get it to Golden. First personal called on Trey Edmonds. Fourth on the Runners. 21 to shoot on the baseline, inbounds for the Owls. Golden. John House Davis working on the left elbow.
Yeah.
Boyd had a notion on three. Tucker's there for the closeout, and then Wyatt on the switch. Jakes takes the left lane line. Left wing, backing out is Greenland. Elevate and the finish from Davis. Nice move.
It's that first step. He's got a quick first step.
He's up to 7.
Yeah.
Lingard, another look for 3. Same spot, different result. Offensive rebound by Edmonds.
Go ahead, big fella.
Going right at Golden.
Yeah.
And Golden's there to defend.
That's all right. Look, these two, they just almost KO'd each other.
Davis for 3. Yes. Now he's up to a quick 10, and Steve Henson will want to talk things over. I believe, no, that's not what this whistle's about. It is a timeout on the floor, though. 38-28. Roadrunners will take the timeout in the lead here on the floor. You're maybe looking at a possible ejection.
Yes, because I don't see what Edmonds did to him to warrant that retaliation. So if they get Golden, I would think he should be ejected. But that's just my opinion.
So the difference between a 1 and a 2 is a 2 is worse, and severity of the contact is in consideration. The head area is really the big thing here, because you go anywhere head or neck. That's usually almost an automatic flagrant 1, but in this particular case, since there was no play on a ball, because there was no ball in the play, it could lead to the only real source of size in the starting lineup will be exiting the game for Golden.
Yeah, you're right, Carl. But here's the, if he gets ejected, Trey Carl, he's 0 for 3 from the three-point line, but that's an option for Florida Atlantic. So if he does, you lose the nation's leading field goal percentage, but then in Trey Carroll, you have a guy that's going to possibly hit 2 or 3 threes here.
Yeah, Trey Carroll used quite a bit of height, but you don't lose too much in the bulk. He's 6'7", 227, sort of an energy forward that they'll officially call it a double foul. And I understand the first foul being sort of one that didn't get called and then the retaliation. So that's Edmonds' second and Golden's, and double flagrant ones on both of them is what we're being relayed to. So that's the first double flagrant I've ever seen, I believe.
But like I said, I've watched the replay 2 or 3 times. I don't see what Edmonds did to cause that. So if I'm UTSA, I'm wondering, what did my guy do?
Because it seemed like a basketball play on Edmonds' part, just part of being in the trenches down there, going after rebounds. You're going to get an elbow every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm banging bodies with a guy, that shouldn't be a problem. But if he throws an elbow at my face, that's different.
That might be something sent to the league a little bit later to be looked at. Out of the timeout, Edmonds, cross-court pass. Fuller pass to jump forward.
Yeah, give it to him.
Fuller, baseline short. Golden fights for the rebound. John L. Davis has had a quick 10 after a little bit of a slow start. Uses the golden screen. Well defended there by Evans. Martin on the way. Golden.
One thing. Lead the nation in the field. He stays within himself.
Yeah, that was a quick post.
It was.
Edmonds didn't really have much time to react there. 6 points now for Golden. Fuller gives Tucker a fresh dribble. Tucker, guarded by Martin to scoop. And the goaltending there for Golden. Thought he timed it well, but once it goes off that backboard, you can't touch it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, this Golden, he has the body frame of a gentleman I played against named Jeff Foster. And Jeff played about 15 years in the league, so, he has that body type. Big shoulders, strong. I don't know if Jeff had a jump look like that.
Yeah, but Jeff Foster was a rotation big man in the NBA for the Pacers for a long time.
He was.
Former Texas State Bobcat, a lot of Southland battles I imagine you had with him.
That's right.
Basal's Juke defending now as Golden does miss there, but a loose ball foul will go against the UTSA Roadrunners. And I believe they'll whistle that on Lingard. Yep. Yeah. Lingard picks up his second.
I love it's like a slight shove, and then you put your hands up. But I didn't touch him. Oh, okay.
I believe Bruce Bowen said, always have your hands up so the refs can't see your feet.
Oh, yeah. How good was he at all that? Very good.
Martin's pretty good himself. He's one of the 1,000-point scorers for Florida Atlantic. He gets 2 more there. Here's the series history between the two teams. 17th all-time. Florida Atlantic leads 10-6. Roadrunners do have a winning record against Florida Atlantic here at home, though. 3 by Greenlee is good. And Steve Henson wants to talk things over with his team.
Yeah, I think that's a good timeout.
5-point Roadrunner lead was as much as 16 here in the first half. And with 5:56 to go, FAU starting to feel it. And it was around this time in the first half against Wichita State that FAU started to find their offensive rhythm and force the comeback.
Yeah, they're pretty salty. They're not gonna go away. They're in the moment, all of them. They have about 8 or 9 guys that can play. They've been in this game after game after game. Besides the teams they've been blowing out, so they're going to be right there. It's just with UTSA, limit the turnovers, continue to run your offense, move the ball, and you'll be fine.
And I think this is where it gets into a bit of a chess match between the coaches now that both teams have more or less exchanged haymakers to make a boxing term. It might come down to some in-game adjustments at UTSA. Obviously, I think it's going to be hard for them to sustain 67% shooting from 3.
Yeah, you're right. And the thing about it is with Florida Atlantic switching everything, You gotta get some easy buckets. You gotta make them pay for all these small guards. Quick guards, but small.
Forward trying to make them pay.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Post up
All day long.
Shot on the paint is good.
Yeah.
Dre Fuller up to 5 now.
And he's the guy. He's one of them that can do it. You know, they got a couple guys. They need to take advantage of that.
John L. Davis in the corner. Face to face there by Fuller. Looking for the back down. Draws Juke double team. And Juke knocks the ball loose. Loose ball will be picked up in the corner by Green. Lose Johnny on the spot. Davis, no hesitation on the 3.
Yeah.
Gets the top.
He's smooth, man. He's smooth. He's from Gary, Indiana. I think he picked that up from Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's from Gary, Indiana, too.
13 points now for Davis. And they play some basketball in Indiana.
They definitely do that.
Loose ball here as Orient loose and then driving the ball, a jump ball, quick whistle as Q-Troll was able to tie it up with Davis, but possession arrow goes to the Owls.
The special eyes there in the crowd, I just saw all of them just write something on their pads. You know, when you have a guy that's the star player of a team diving on the floor like that.
Stagger screens for Davis to work to the top. Floater from the free throw line. Move, bounce twice, but Q-Troll grabs the defensive rebound. Juke will set a screen for Tucker. Jordan Ivy Curry. Guarded by Davis. And a foul on Davis. And no continuation. Maybe in the NBA.
Well, no, that's across town, Carl.
You know, the gather is something that's really limited to the NBA and the G League, but I'd like to see it worked into college. As if we're working with gather rules, that's continuation.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I can't argue that with you.
I love the gather. It just makes a travel a little bit more complicated to understand in the NBA.
That's right.
It is a 1-and-1 situation here, as that was the 17th foul on FAU. Second personal on John L. Davis.
Need these. Got to keep them at bay.
Yeah. Curry front end.
You got to keep them battling uphill as long as you can. Because, you know, in Florida Atlantic they're a good basketball team. All good basketball teams are going to have that one run throughout the game. So
Roadrunners trying to stop that one run. They've made 7 of their last 8 field goal attempts.
Stay down.
The drive by Martin, knocked loose by Fuller, and last touch by Martin. Roadrunner basketball.
Yeah, great job there. Dre Fuller running Martin off that 3-point line. Martin, he's hit 2 or 3 already, so great defense there.
Tucker casually in the front court. Pin down screen for Ivy Curry. Wyatt watches the floppy action happen. Tucker will pop out to the wing. No pass there as Ivy Curry gets it on the right side. We saw Juke setting the high ball screen. Hard head there, hit the ground as Orient. And then a turnover on Ivy Curry. Stolen by Greenlee. A hit the other way. Shot blocked by Ivy Curry. And a foul is called as that'll lead to free throws for Brandon Weatherspoon. Oh, we'll take a break as this is a high-energy first half. Don't go anywhere. 3:49 left to play in the first half. The Roadrunners with the lead. And free throws coming up for FAU when we come back. You're on ESPN+. The Birds are racing here in San Antonio, Texas.
You know, it's a tough call, but if you're Florida Atlantic, you're ranked for a reason, and seems like, you know, they got a favorable call there.
Brandon Weatherspoon, this is only his 11th and 12th attempts at the free throw line of the season, where he shoots 70%, 7 of his last 10 on the year.
Another one of their quick guards. Seems like Coach May, you know, who's doing a phenomenal job. He's going to be up for, you know, Coach of the Year. What an awesome job of recruiting, you know, they're doing.
How about this, Devin? Florida Atlantic is one of 5, as both free throws are made there by Weatherspoon. One of 5 Division I teams in the NCAA that didn't have anybody enter the transfer portal.
It's amazing. I mean, you love what you're doing where you're at. Not trying to go off the Green or Pat dunk that. All right.
Juke will take the layup. But yeah, you know, in today's NCAA, it would have made sense for a lot of these guys to transfer out and see if they could go to a bigger school. But, you know, Dusty May just establishes that culture in Boca Raton that a lot of players, pretty much everybody that goes through there so far wants to play there.
Yeah. Boca Raton, huh?
Yeah.
Why would you...
Weatherspoon to the three. He's feeling it.
Yeah. Why would you want to leave there? I don't even know what the average age is. But they don't have anything to worry about, huh?
It seems like a nice place. Jimmy Butler even was at the game against Wichita State.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool on Jimmy's part.
We saw Juke uses the power dribble off the mark on the floater, and then sanding it was Martin underneath his own basket. It rolls out to Tucker.
Catch and shoot.
Here's Curry on the side step. Yes.
He's got it going.
Ivy Curry with 15 points. Big part of this Roadrunner lead. Elijah Martin uses the screen by Lorient. Weatherspoon, why not? Man, he's feeling it.
Okay, well, we got to throw the percentage out of the window. 24% what I'm looking at now. He's out there looking like Stacey Osman.
He has a lot. Juke has the size advantage against Weatherspoon. Draws a triple team.
Oh, yeah. Kick that big fella.
Looking for the pass. Keeps his pivot foot and then throws it wide. And, you know, I understand why wanting to be ready to shoot the three, but when you see that your big man needs that much help, sometimes you got to run and help him out a little bit more.
Yeah, you always have to stay in his line of sight. I had a big fella tell me that once. He wore number 21 for the silver team I played with.
Hey,
always stay in my line of sight. Oh, okay.
He's going to draw double teams, and you're going to have a good look.
That's right.
Part of the reason you're a career 33% three-point shooter in the NBA.
There you go. There's another one. Yeah.
Left side, the three as he chucked the toes is off the mark by Boyd. Wyatt ahead of the pack. We're going to go one-on-one. Adjusts his shot and partially blocked there by Martin, picked up by Boyd. Boyd in the front court doesn't have numbers to slow down. Tucker does a good job stopping the ball. Greenland. Working against Wyatt. Loses the handle, but a foul will be called. I think Christian Tucker got tied up there. That's the 8th team foul on UTSA, and Tucker picks up his first personal.
You know, one of those things that we always say, you know, Florida Atlantic, they were down, what, many as 16?
Yep.
What is it now?
Well, hey, coming up at halftime, you can check out the top plays of the week where I hear the Roadrunners have 3, the Americans' best, and then Devin and I will come back for highlights and first half stats. Front end was left short there by Greenlee, and then a hard foul by Golden as Tucker was also tripped up, crashing the board by Greenlee. And we go to the other side as UTSA is also in the 1-1.
And that's what I'm saying. And all these good teams, you know, you got to weather the storm early, make some shots, be right there at halftime, and then give yourself an opportunity, you know, to win the game in the second half. So great job by them staying in the game.
That goes against Golden, his second personal, 8th team foul on FAU. And Tucker, not to jinx him, but he is the best free throw shooter in terms of percentage in the American.
No, I mean, wow, Carl. Yeah, I understand, but you got it. That's a lot. That's a lot right before he shoots. That's a lot.
Hey, he doesn't hear me. Shooting 87.5%, which is also 4th in the conference in free throws made at now over 80.
Well, he was on his tippy toes on that, but he might have heard something.
Hey, still clutch.
Yeah.
6-point Roadrunner lead. Green looking for a pass, finds Martin on the way. Martin carry. Yeah, he hesitated hard.
Oh.
It's not loose by Tucker, and then it goes into the scorer's table.
Yeah, if you're the Roadrunners, you want to get a stop here. This would be, you know, big. We got 16 on the shot clock.
Gaffney using the Carroll screen.
A good team.
Good defense by Boyd. And a foul, late whistle, and Steve Henson can't believe it.
No, because it's the same guy. I mean, you have three officials out there, right? You never want to be critical of, officials, but, of the, say, 30 calls, I think he's made 19 this half.
And I think that was a, solid job to avoid the contact there by Martin and try and pass out of it. It would have been a live ball turnover instead. Gaffney misses the front end. Rasheed Wall somewhere saying ball don't lie. Under 60 seconds to play.
Exactly.
Jordan Ivey Curry for the mid-range jumper. Short. Rebounded by Martin. Greenlee in the front court.
That'll be on the film. Time and score. I don't know if you want that quick one.
Carroll has to adjust his shot. Gets the bucket and a foul.
That's why you have a 5-point lead. You run that down and get one shot. You get a quick shot like that. Now, he makes it. Trey Carroll, he makes it. It's going to be a 2-point game. And I know it doesn't sound like I'm saying much, but believe me.
Well, that quick shot's a big deal.
Yeah, oh yeah. When you're a coach and you have these young men and you're with them every day trying to teach them about the game, that right there, that swing right there, that is a big, huge deal. Huge deal.
Carroll completes the and one, and Isaiah Gaines will come in. He hasn't played more than 5 minutes all season as he comes in for the final 45 seconds here. Tucker's trapped and a foul was called against the Owls, and not much contact there, but Tucker will take the chance to go to the line and score with the clock stopped at 37 seconds.
No, shooting free throws, yeah, not on the side.
Who's going to the side, FAU?
No, not FAU. That ref, he was saying we're going to take it out on the side, and it's like, no, it's bonus.
But both teams have been in the bonus for a few minutes now, as that was the second personal on Nick Boyd. And FAU still in the 9 team fouls territory. Roadrunners have committed 10.
This is P.J. Carter's first action.
For the day. Correct. Yeah, P.J. Carter comes in. So it's funny to see just these quick substitutions of guys who hadn't gotten any run so far here at the end of the first half.
Yeah, now the reason why I say that is this is a game for a young man like that. P.J., and I think, Coach has been doing a great job with, matching up with this quick Florida Atlantic team. We're going to have to see what happens in the second half. But a guy like P.J. Carter can be a big, difference maker in a ball game like this.
Both free throws made, and the fans get something from Plucker, so they're excited here as it looks like 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Greenlee's going to rock the dribble at the Roadrunner logo. Carroll sets the screen there, and we'll get it back to the top. Greenlee checks the clock real quick. Guarded by Juke. Quickly underneath the Carroll, the reverse, rolls off the ring, he gets his own miss, and he misses second time. Here's Fuller looking for the half court. He's got a lot of time left on the clock.
Oh, good pass.
Carter gets it for the wing three.
Oh,
man, exciting end to an exciting